Hello again. This is Mark with Talk with Mark, and this is your chance to have a conversation with me, meaning that after the video is released, you could write some comments and like and share my video and offer me some feedback where you can debate, agree, or just share my video. So today's issue, which actually just started a couple days ago, is the whole issue with Colin Kaepernick. And I'm sure you guys all know who Colin Kaepernick is. He's a football player. And about a year and a half ago, in 2016, he began sitting down during the national anthem. And then around last year, it started taking off where he started kneeling during the national anthem. And this raised a lot of concern with a lot of people. Even the president himself, Donald Trump, has spoken on the subject of why is a football player kneeling during the national anthem, and this raised concern with the patriots, the people of the United States that have served in the armed forces. They find that to be insulting because. Here you have people who have risked their lives going overseas to defend the freedom of the United States and freedom for the people living in the United States, so everybody can live with a limited amount of liberty and limited amount of freedom and be able to live their lives. And so the whole American way, the whole American way of life, is all based on this simple point that other men have sacrificed their lives so other Americans or other people who live in the United States could live free. And that raised a lot of concern because it's insulting to the American way of life for you to kneel during the national anthem. The only reason why you should be sitting down during the national anthem is if you're incredibly ill or handicapped and you can't get up. Other than that, it's a respect thing. And the reasoning behind why this football player decided to kneel during the national anthem is because he claims that there is too much police brutality out there, and he was doing it in response to the police brutality, and he was trying to display himself so other people could see him kneel and understand that how he feels about this, about the fact that he believes that police officers are shooting too many people. And also, to compound it a little bit more, he also believes that the police are killing black people specifically. And there's a surplus of black people getting shot by the police, which is a whole other argument, another debate on itself, because there's an entirely different debate about whether that's true or not, because there are some statistics that do show that there are more white people that actually get killed by police officers per year than there are black people. And the actual number, I'll get into it a little bit now. The actual number, I believe, was 49% of all the police shootings, of police homicides is what they actually call it. 49% were white and 23% were black. And the rest of it were, Asians and other ethnicities, Hispanics, and so forth. So there's actually a significantly more count on white people that are killed by police officers. Okay, and the reasoning behind that is because there just happens to be also more white people that live in the United States compared to black people. But really, when you analyze all the numbers, you'll eventually realize that the police aren't singling out black people. They just aren't. They're not singling out black people and shooting them. But that's a whole nother subject to get into. So the fact that he's kneeling, it was a big insult. It was a big insult to a lot of people who found that to be very, very, very insulting. And now to compound it, what actually happened is Nike released a new ad. They had to put their little finger in it. And about 6 months ago, this deal was actually made, back when it was getting really crazy with this whole kneeling during the national anthem. So Nike is a company that is pretty powerful. It's pretty big, and they make a lot of money off the American people. So it hurts the heart of the American people to see that there's this huge company that really the American people created. They created it by being clients of Nike, by buying shoes from Nike. So it's a direct insult when Nike is backing and using the image of Colin Kaepernick as for their ad. In other words, they're saying that, by the way, Mr. Colin, we agree with you to kneel during the national anthem, and to kneel with the national anthem also means that you don't respect the United States of America. So think about that for a moment. Nike is saying they don't respect the United States of America. Who created Nike? Well, the people did. There are significantly more sales towards Nike from the United States. Now, Nike is an international company, but there's a humongous percentage. I don't even know what the percentage is, but I promise you that majority of their business comes from the United States, comes from the American people. So who are they? Who is Nike to say that it's okay to kneel to the national anthem when their whole existence is based around the American people, the United States people, the people of this country? An attack, kneeling to the national anthem is an attack to the American people. Burning the flag is an attack to the American people. These are gestures of freedom of speech, as you may say, but they're also attacks. They are. There's no other way to look at it. Why else burn the flag? Why else kneel? Why else debate and smother the symbols of freedom of the United States of America? If you're not, why else do it? You're attacking the American way of life. So that's why it's so incredibly insulting that Nike's behind this suddenly. It's like Nike taking the position of standing behind a mass murderer, or the kid that killed everybody in the kids that killed everybody in Columbine, or having Osama bin Laden as just do it. It's almost the same thing. So it's a humongous insult. So people are running around burning their Nikes, which I think is a whole nother issue because, please don't burn your Nikes, okay? They're just shoes. They're shoes. I would not buy any more Nikes, maybe. That might be something that you may consider. But burning your Nikes seems like a little bit of you're killing your own shoes that you bought for money. And first of all, even before this entire thing, I never buy Nike. To be honest with you, if I'm going to buy sneakers, they're going to cost me $60, and I'm going to buy whatever fits my foot. I have zero interest in buying a name brand shoe, except for dress shoes. I buy Florsheim, just so you guys know. But other than that, I really couldn't care what sneakers I have on my feet. But if I did own Nikes, and I hear they are very expensive sometimes, and some of them are like $100, $150, and you're going to run out and go burn them, that's a little ridiculous. I just wouldn't ever buy Nike if that's the position I was going to take. So that's my input on the whole entire thing about this unpatriotic person that kneels during the national anthem, which is a little bit of a joke. If you want my opinion, but please give me some feedback, write some comments, like it, share it, give me some love, give me some hate, but not too much hate. Be a little nice. I'm trying to inform some people about some things that they may not know about. So, share. And thank you very much. And I love you all. Bye-bye now. And this is Talk with Mark, by the way.